like you run a road of life, so you have your highs, which are really great and wonderful. You have your fucking middles, which are kind of like mundane, which you don't enjoy. The lows end up being enjoyable because they get you back to your highs. How I interpret the whole thing. It's how I interpret it. You know what I'm saying? You have like the way life goes, like from one end to the other, and you have like those dark spots that you keep yourself down and you keep yourself up. But it's up to you to make a decision about which way you want to be and how you want. I took a picture of it. It goes downstairs. I was just like, I see. Like, this is the bottom. I saw this is the bottom, but it's not the bottom. This is like where you have a choice to go stay in the middle or go above it. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw that in that paper.
I wish I had happy energy around. Holy shit.
This is GBC, remix and beats, doing what we please, free the beats and smash up all the enemies. This is GBC, remix and beats, helping MCs, free the beat and beat up all the MCs. This is GBC, remix and beats, doing what we please, free the beats and smash up all the enemies. This is GBC, remix and beats, helping MCs, free the beat and beat up all the MCs. It's a throwback, we so stacked with a whole pack of dope raps, hold back and let it go crack upside your head. Already told you back the fuck up before you get hit with it full blast, cause we know that you can't take no more of that shit. That's it, it's over, no take it back shit. Savage the way we let it go when we attack, bitch. Lashing out at anyone trying to come at us. We live for that shit. That's the type of action that happens to a side of hostile reaction from the GBC. You know you fucked up when we laughing while we sizing up these bitches for the slaughter. Right through like a marauder, hunting you down from the cause stronger now. More than when you was at your best. Rest now, cause you know that we just getting started. Blessed with the Willis 5, always ride or die. Hip hop will always live long as the GBC's alive. This is GBC, remix and beats, doing what we please, free the beats and smash up all the enemies. This is GBC, remix and beats, helping MCs, free the beat and beat up all the MCs. This is GBC, remix and beats, doing what we please, free the beats and smash up all the enemies. This is GBC, remix and beats, helping MCs, free the beat and beat up all the MCs.
Arrogance is not contagious. It's more like magnetic. Like birds of a feather flock together. AKA Trump, his followers. You know, people who tend to like to drink the punch. You know, I'm not saying that they're dumb or stupid.
No.
I'm not saying anything like that. But, you know, sheep are always going to baa. Dogs are always going to bark.
Woof.
Sad cats, they do not purr. So, take what you want from that.
Yep.
And get the fuck over it.
That's true. But on the cat note, like, what about Grumpy Cat? He just looks grumpy.
I know, I bet you he purrs if you rub him behind his ears. I think that'll help.
I bet that cat's the
He's
shit.
a grumpy cat. He's not unhappy or sad. Sad cats are...
Shout out Grumpy Cat. That's my dude right there.
One.
You know what I mean?
One. Yeah.
But what up? Welcome back. What are we on now?
I think it's like episode 5.
Episode 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a awesome kick-ass season.
Yeah,
We're getting into it. We're learning. We're making these little adjustments here and there.
That's true.
Trying to take advice from people that we know better than us.
And so,
a lot of people.
Matter of fact, you should be hitting us up in the comments and giving us your critiques.
Yeah.
Right? We're only going to get better when you tell us what's wrong and what's good, right? So hit us up in the comments, motherfuckers.
If you want to come in for some discussion, hit one of us up. We'll have a discussion.
We will have a discussion.
Right?
You know, but it's funny. I was watching this old Ricky Gervais comedy thing, and he said something that really kind of got me thinking, right?
Yeah.
And he's talking about celebrity.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you look at history and you look at who the celebrities through the past were, people used to actually have to accomplish something or do something that made them a celebrity. You know, think all the great generals, they would have strategic wins and be known for that. Or, you know, Leonardo da Vinci, he was a celebrity because he was such a great inventor and a creator.
Yeah, and it wasn't simple.
It wasn't simple.
It wasn't easy. Not easy.
But nowadays, you know, celebrity really doesn't mean anything. You don't have to accomplish anything. And it's kind of crazy. Like, even when you look at, like, all the people creating content, it's got to be like 80%.
See what you do?
Yeah, well, it's got to be like 80% of people will just play some other creator's content.
They go on YouTube looking for stupid fucking videos and then they put their face in front of it.
Yeah. And the other bullshit thing I want to point out that kind of pisses me off.
You do you, I'm going to do me.
Yeah, is their friggin' thumbnails where they put all kinds of shit in the thumbnail.
It's never in the fucking video.
It has nothing to do with the video.
It makes you want to watch the whole thing looking for like an alligator dragging some fucking asshole into a river or something like that. You never see that. It's never in it.
No.
Yeah.
No,
so,
it's
hey, so I just want to say fuck you a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we got to...
but hold on. I want to make sure that these guys know this episode's a little different. We're going to be introducing one of our new segments, and that would be the third-party politics from BBT. You know, it's going to be a little bit more of a serious. It's going to be a little bit more serious of a conversation. But again, I'm just trying to wake people up. So you know, be prepared for that, and make sure you hit us up in the comments.
I'm wearing my America hat.
America.
Yeah, America.
And you know, really get involved because we want to know what you think and want to open this discussion up.
See, we're gonna express our opinions. Yeah. He likes to put fact in there, which makes it really difficult for me to take him serious. Yeah. But here's what happens, right? We're gonna get into some shit right now, and I think it's gonna be one of those us versus thems. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Let's do this. Back? Yeah. Every single time we're gonna do it. And you guys say you suck ass. Go fucking lick up cat urine or something. I'll say go fuck yourself. And why don't you put it on the next one? I'll freestyle that shit in and make it work out.
Yeah. But to any MC out there, don't forget. You know, this is a kind of a challenge, right? We want you to go on and check this dude out. Check out his beat. Link is in the comments, so make sure that the description. So make sure you go check that out. But if you're an MC, do your own freestyle over the same beat. Email it to us at usversusthem4@gmail.com.
Love.
And it's Nomoluv.
Loop.
And the name of the beat is Loop. So please go check that guy out. Give him some love. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for us and them.
And let us know what you think, how it came out, something stupid, something good.
Yeah, and make sure
great idea, bad idea.
Make sure you just get involved.
Everybody's input is very, very valid.
It really is.
I might not listen, but it's, you know, at least we did.
We listen to it, but then we completely ignore it. Right. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so we'll be right back at you. But
onward and outward, here we go.
Oh shit, Paully P, what up, bro?
Yo, man.
Us versus them again.
Again and again, again and again and again and again. Whoa.
Doing what we please, yo.
What we like to do.
Doing
TV,
what we please,
yo.
Ghetto Boot Chronicles,
I ain't
BBT,
thinking about this. Paully P,
about to
fucking
fuck up the beat,
yo.
yo.
Rip and move, flip it on the shit, kid. Fucking killing my friend and showing my friend shit. You know I already got my split flit. Y'all come and join us, Boo TV business shit.
That's right. Cause we gonna make it bounce, yo. That's right. We gonna take over the town, so you can see that we doing it, using this shit music. It's just ripping through these motherfuckers one by one, and we do this too shit.
When we're talking about just using shit, we're gonna leave you mind bruised and shit. You be staying GBCs make me throw a mental fit, cause you gotta be gifted to get it. And there's some of y'all ain't gifted, so you just sweat it. We just sitting and saying, y'all come and check the shit. GBC, Boo Business, Boo TV.
Boo TV, and we back in this. Motherfuckers know that we attacking shit when we back in this.
Got it.
That's right, we don't need no fucking backup, bitch, cause we do it all alone, dog, and you can see we passing you. The whole entire clique slow, and then we do this shit so we suck. Like we come in game schizo, crazy, baby. You could say that they pay these MCs one time, but dog, we make these.
We make these hits, these delicious things that people wish that they get in and get a proper dish of. But when you get it, you always sweat it. You take the time to enjoy it when you're ingesting it. That's why you gotta think thick, son. Think about this shit, son. Think about Paully P ripping on y'all, son. And you are all my sons. And I'll still sit here and say it again. I've been saying since the beginning. I got many, many friends that be fucking saying this shit with me. Cause we can say it. We can sweat about what we could be, what we could be. Then we warned me we was gonna go be that shit, son.
Yeah, you so conflated, dog. You so overrated. But me, when I debate this shit, I just take a stance, make this shit hurt every time. Cause the words that we blurt just fall over, hit the dirt. That's right, 6 feet deep in the earth. And we just blurt this bizarre shit that works every time. And we make these motherfuckers look stupid when we hit this shit, dog. Split them in half and laugh at you while we just ripping past your ass.
Yo, I just spit some shit real quick, free spitting shit. And his fucking girl was always drooling. She's looking at this kid right here. This is Paully P. I'm not really a kid. I'm fucking almost about to be 40. But I'll still be sitting there spitting all over you like a fucking naughty. And if you ask your fucking chick or your girlfriend or your mother or your fucking sister, they'll all say it's the goddamn thing about me, man. They go, love that kid shit. They know I be getting some real G shit. And I be fucking handing out that dick to them. That's why they always keep coming back and fucking sweating when we come around, kid.
Bang it.
Shit.
Boomerang it, bring it back, bang it. Paully P be doing that. Every time we say it, we blazing the path through this game and raging. That's that. It's over with. You can call this shit a rap.
I guess I know why all these kids be fucking hating on us. We're not fucking negating and saying that they ain't shitting, we fucking shitting on them. I can wrap this shit up in a fucking box and mail it to your fucking mother and guarantee she's gonna back and go, give me another, give me another.
Another.
ArtNews.com reports that the best all-around gel pen for the year 2023 is the Uniball Signal UM151. You get 12-pack for $16.97. That's 6 blue, 6 red. Oh snap, what a deal. Now to you, BBT.
The art world has begun to shift in a new direction as our society transitions more and more to online platforms and tools. As we create and implement use of new technologies into our everyday lives, the influence of these technologies can be felt in major ways. This concept rings especially true in the realm of the performance art scene. As more and more people gain access to the programs for the creation of digital art and performances, and we have access to the ability to share these works with the world directly, we are seeing a much wider spectrum of work from more and more diverse and ever-expanding pool of new artists. But with this expansion, it poses a major question, whether or not this is actually a good thing. The appreciation of true masterpiece comes from, at least in part, the fact that extraordinary people are creating skillful and unique things for people to enjoy. The likes of such works as the Mona Lisa and other famous art benefit not only from their beauty, but also from the skills and the abilities of their creators. This is what sets some artwork apart from the rest. So what happens when artists start to rely on computer software instead of their own talent? If computer algorithm sees a flaw in the design and fixes it, will we be running the risk of losing our individuality of expression and uniqueness that comes with the minor flaws or differences of perspective that comes from the individual creator's own additions to the work? Another problem that we face is that with such an abundance of work being created, it becomes harder for people to be exposed to and recognize things that should truly be elevated to a level of recognition beyond that of just another thing with no cultural or historical significance. We face a unique issue as our world continues to move forward and progress, in that we must remain diligent in the way we view art in order to prevent oversaturation in the market from becoming a decline in quality. It still remains to be seen how AI will affect the market as well, but what I can say that is, if beauty is in the eye of the beholder, then the beholder better beware, as you might find yourself stuck in an echo chamber of sorts that could rob you of experiencing things that you would truly enjoy, but never exposed to, as a targeted strings of ones and zeros controls what you see and hear on a daily basis. We'll continue to follow this story as it develops, but for now, back to you, P.
Okay then, BBT, why is it that paint parties are up 42.358%? Weekly pottery camps are reporting 32% increase in their yearly revenue, and the number of fucking DIY YouTube channels increases by like 348 channels per day, for a year increase to date of 21.18%. That's September 10th, 2023. Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong bit. That's just the fictitious statistic coming out of me.
Fictitious statistics with Paully P.
Oh snap, that's me. Your foot's the same size as your forearm, for 70% of people. The average lifespan of a human being has actually tripled since the Dark Ages. When you skip to my loo, you burn 10 times more calories than walking. My knees crack when I stand up 100% of the time, but not once have I lit up like a glow stick. Most acceptable standards of toxics in our drinking water is a plus or minus 10%, which is bullshit, because toxics are like lead, chlorophyll, TOCs, fluoride. In our drinking water? You know, you taught me a lot of stuff in my lifetime.
Like?
We go for bud, like, we getting this bud up in calories this time. This bud, like, we're getting bud, like, do you and stuff like that? Yeah, bud, you have a bud. Sometimes, like, the less you say, the more you get to get away with, and the more you say, the less you get to go away with. You know what I'm saying? But, like, no dishonesty was there. It's like,
that was, I mean, Mercury Drive was, I mean, that was a long time ago, because Pixie had puppies.
yeah, which one of them was, you know, I'm not gonna.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
you ended up with one of them, didn't you? Yeah.
But Pixie was a multi, she had a bunch of litters, right?
She had two.
Two litters, yeah. I was gonna say multi, then I said bunch.
That's multi, that's more than one.
Yeah, more than one.
I'm not sure where you're coming from, or where you're going.
I see you have the middle dark, bro.
Oh, you're talking about the painting.
The
Okay,
painting.
okay,
So
okay.
the bottom's like a little bit, but see, look, it's pointing you up. It's pointing you up towards the middle, which is kind of dark, but it doesn't matter. You can look up towards your glitter too. You look down and say kind of okay, like I'm okay, but I'm not really okay. I want better than this.
That's nothing to do with that.
Oh, and what's the painting about then?
When I'm painting,
Yeah.
I paint like Jackson Paully painted. Have you heard of Jackson Pollock?
Oh, I heard I had, but I'm not saying I'm familiar.
You know, okay. Well, Jackson Pollock died like a month before I was born in 1956.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what my parents.
He was a very famous painter in his time.
Yeah.
And he died in an accident. He was alcoholic.
Yeah.
Drove off the road.
So,
Died. Right.
yeah.
And shit happens.
Yeah.
But he did drip painting, which means.
Okay, that's good.
Well, I don't paint on an easel.
Yeah.
I paint on my garage floor.
Yeah. Different.
On the floor.
Yeah.
In order to make the painting, you have to look down. But I'm not looking down on anything or anybody or anything, you know.
Well, you still have to. It's still down. Everything falls down.
No. No. You can't make this. You can't make this kind of art up.
Yeah.
You can't do it on the ceiling. It'll just drip and fall on the floor.
Yeah.
Here it is, it's the MBG, coming from the GBC, money back every time, you pop a CD and let it vibe, just ride, put it all on the line, all my life, been staying in this grind, doing what I got to do to get by.
Dude, you gotta fucking step it up, man, that's fucking garbage. Up your game, that's what we're here for, that's what we're here to do.
You know what, that's all good, because at least I got a big dick.
Hello, all my friends out there. Welcome to the Third Party Politics from the GBC. I am your host, BBT, and we're about to get into a whole lot of stuff. But before that, like, share, and subscribe so you can join the conversation now.
God bless America!
So, I guess first, we'll start with defining the terms. What is a Republican? What is a Democrat? I think it's important to define these things because, honestly, most people, I don't think, truly understand what the differences between the parties are. Another thing we're going to define is what are the fringes or the extremes of both of these groups and how they effectively control the supposed party lines of each of their sides. Let's start with the Republicans. What does it mean to be a Republican? Interesting enough, you have to understand that Republicans are more about the independent person, right? They have different morals and values. There's a lot more, let's say, independent, do-it-yourself type attitude on the Republican Party. When you talk about the roles and the size of government, Republicans believe that it should be a smaller form government, at least as far as the federal government is concerned, and that decisions that affect you, your community, your life, should be more based state by state, county by county, and in the smaller forms. The federal government should only have roles in things that are foreign national policy or things that govern certain socialistic programs, such as the military, such as any kind of housing or anything like that. But in the end, Republicans are supposed to be conservative in the way that they view how we spend money and the way that we view how money's allocated towards certain programs, what programs are affected by these policies, and the types of people that are involved. In the end, Republicans think that you should pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, and that's how you become successful, and that we should not and we cannot have the government be the thing that allows people to survive and strive. You should be able to do it yourself. They also believe in things like less regulations on business. They're hyper-capitalist type thinking where the more that businesses grow, the more that businesses are be able to be successful without government interference, that the more the economy will grow and the more successful that everybody around them will be, including the people that work the people that live and the people that occupy their territories. Republicans are considered to be the red states, and Democrats are obviously the blue states. But you're going to learn as we go through all this stuff that really most of the time it does not make a difference. But in a nutshell, that's what a Republican is, and that's how I define that. Now, on to what is a Democrat. Democrats are the blue states, and they believe in a larger form of federal government. And they believe that socialized structure within the government is the way to succeed, is the way that people should be able to live their lives. They believe that the oversight of the larger federal government should supersede anything that the states have to say, anything that the towns, the counties, and the smaller forms of government do, and that they should have an overarching control over the policies that happen in everybody's life that lives throughout the government. You'll also see that they champion causes that are considered socially applicable to the general population. They like to champion things that have a lot of government funding and giving you those social structures and giving you those roles. As a result, they makes more taxes. And that's one of the primary differences between Republicans and Democrats is how much tax money they take from you and what they do with that tax money. Now, I'm not saying that either one's going to take less money. Let's face it, the government's just going to take all of our money. That's what they do, right? I guess we got to deal with that. But the Democrats do believe that the group and the collective should be there to make sure that each individual person can succeed or at least get by and live a healthy and comfortable life. Think of the whole thing that it takes a town to raise a child mentality, and that's kind of where the Democrats lie. In the end, what our government supposedly is at this point in time is kind of a hybridization of both ideas rolled into one, and we're supposed to be somewhere in the middle. You're going to find out business runs this country. So now when we talk about these two different types of political parties, you really need to define what the fringes are, because it seems more and more this day and age the middle ground or the sane people have less and less control over what's happening globally or in the party lines, and it seems like the crazy has taken over. I mean, all you gotta do is turn on the news and you just see all kinds of batshit crazy ideas, people, and it comes from both sides. So when we define what is the fringe of the Republican Party, for example, generally speaking, these people are considered to be ultra-Christian, which is weird, right? Because I'm sure you know plenty of Democrats that consider themselves to be Christian. How can Christianity or Christian beliefs be a Republican thing? We'll get into that in a little bit. The fringe on the right is also the people that include, generally speaking, white nationalists, white supremacists, people that are part of these old boy, proud boy groups. And the reason that those people get conflated to the side of the right is because the right, again, believes in a smaller government, and it's just easier to have these types of policies that affect other races, other people, when you have less government, which is why they default to the right. And when you talk about what are the fringe on the left, can't be as bad as that. How are you going to top ultra-Christians, and how are you going to top white supremacists? The left is much different, but in my opinion, a little bit more extreme. These are the cancel culture warriors, the progressive people who think that you should go around and not have peaceful protests, but you should have violent protests to change the underlying problems in the country. You see a lot of people that hide behind these activist type ideas or ideologies, but really in the end they're just manipulating people in their emotional states. You see a lot of people that hide behind these ideas that everybody's equal unless you don't agree, then you're less. And that's one of the main problems on the left. They believe the government should control more and more aspects of your life, and that everybody should be held to the same standards, same accountabilities. If you don't agree, then you should conform, and leans towards socialism, leans more towards communism. Now, again, remember, these are the extremes of both sides. These really don't represent what the two terms mean or what I explained. But somehow, because of the nature of the world that we live in, that's what people think of when you think Republican, when you think Democrat. In the end, you only have two choices, right? So what are you? Me, I'm in the middle. Me, I believe we need a third party. Me, I believe we need the people to take back the power from these two supposed choices. And when you look at the most successful presidents, Congresses, and all that stuff, really what you get is the most beneficial for the American people that you've seen are usually liberal leaders that have conservative policies. It's just more proof that if you blend it correctly and you meet in the middle, that it's nothing but good for a country and the people that you and your family and your community live with, have to live alongside. Because in the end, people aren't going to agree over everything. There's tons of different thoughts, there's tons of different beliefs. And sometimes you got to compromise. Sometimes you got to get along with people that you absolutely despise. But that's the way that this country needs to work, and that's the way we need to form this new political movement to outsource all of this bullshit that you hear and kind of get back to sane, rational thinking that actually looks out for you and your best interests as well as mine and my best interests. And we may not always agree, but I can always guarantee that somewhere along the lines I will represent something to you that you can get behind. Because in the end, we're all people, we all live in the same world, and we all have to coexist. Before I leave you for the day, though, I want to make this announcement. There's a rash of unfortunate people going around impersonating police officers, right? They get all the SWAT gear, they get all the uniforms, they get everything they need, lights. You can basically make yourself look exactly like an official police officer. Why do I bring this up? Well, there's actually a national number that you can call, dial 112, and it will connect you with a national operator that can check that if the person behind you that's trying to pull you over actually is a police officer. When you're driving down long stretches of deserted highway, let's say out in middle of Arizona, right? You see blues flash behind you. It's not necessarily in your best interest or a smart thing to do to immediately pull over. Nowadays, you can't assume that that person is in fact who they are trying to be. You can dial this number, again, that's 112, and I'll make sure that that goes across the screen. You should save it in your phone, and that will allow you to check that if the person behind you truly is a police officer, if the person behind you is impersonating, you can get help to your location from the real police. You have to stay diligent, and you have to remain in a calm state of manner. Don't panic. I know a lot of people like to panic and flip out when the police are behind them, right? But it's important to keep a level head. Just follow these steps. Please, if you're ever in this situation and you decide to go this route, make sure that you drive at the speed limit. You don't do anything reckless. You don't have any traffic infringements. That way, the police, if they are in fact the police, will not react in a hostile or aggressive manner to take you out due to public safety concerns, right? You got to remain in the laws and in the bounds of the laws. And what will happen is you'll connect to that person will connect to the police officer that's behind you, and they will be informed that you will be driving towards a place that's populated, a place that's lit, and where you feel safer, and then they will continue their actual traffic stop from there. Always remain diligent and protect yourself. Remember, that number is 112. Make sure you save it in your phone. And if ever you feel as though you're in a situation that might not be a true police officer, please dial that number before you pull over. And that's where we're going to leave you today. Thank you so much for joining us. Third Party Politics, Boot TV. Join us next time. We're going to get into a whole lot of things that are going to be eye-opening to a lot of people out there. We'll
God
see you
bless
next time.
America.
Yeah, so I wanted to give a big shout out to our boy Casey. You know what I mean?
Artist of the year, I'd say.
Yeah. We should get him to do a paint, and then we can give it away in some kind of like.
What we should do, we should like just pay some chick to like lay in the middle of it so we can just do it over her, like, and she after 2 hours she gets up and comes back like 2 days later and does it again. You know, we give her some shit to wipe the paint off with. Like, just do something more. Like, I want it to be fun.
Well, or right, we can have her lay down in the middle. You do the outline, right, and then she could be naked, and then she could flip over. You do an imprint of her titties, right?
Yeah, well, I could do that here. I wouldn't have to have Casey do it for me.
You wanted to give a shout out to your boy,
big
right?
shout out to my boy Steve Schwager. He got married this week, or when I'm recording this week. Him and Trish, very awesome wedding. Great time, very well put together. Yeah. So congrats. I made sure I put your tie that you gave me into the mix today. I'll try.
That's a nice tie.
Thanks. I'm gonna get a different shirt. I'm not sure if it's quite matches. I'm gonna maybe get a blue shirt instead of a green one.
Yeah.
Make sure. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could always show the people.
It
matches your eyes, Paully, but you never see them.
Dude, this matches my eyes so crazily. You would never ever see it.
Yeah. That's how it is. Congratulations, my dude.
Yeah, it was great. It was really good.
It's
been a better couple. I think it's gonna be really awesome.
I mean, honestly, it's great to see people get married that actually enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, right.
I mean, because so many people just get married or try to save a relationship, and please don't do that.
Yeah.
Just don't do that. Matter of fact, hit us up in the comments if you've done that before. I'd love to know your horror story.
I made up the fictitious statistics about wedding. I'm not gonna put it in this one, put it in another one, but I can extrapolate some pretty crazy shit. Doesn't mean it's real. Doesn't mean it's not real.
I mean, it's as real as you want it.
Especially when it comes to like weddings, because I'm scared shitless. So just because I'm afraid to take that leap in life doesn't mean that somebody else has to be.
Yeah, I have to also agree. I don't plan on ever putting that ring on the finger. And
oh man.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, it just invites the government into your relationship.
Well, I don't even have a girlfriend right now, so it's okay if I say it. I'll tell you it's okay if I say it, but I mean, shit, dude.
Sorry to all you ladies out there, but none of them's official.
None of them. Yeah.
Maybe
we'll talk about that.
Maybe we'll do a dating game. Probably we'll have like 3 hit blind days behind the curtain.
And every single one of them is one of my girls. Oh shit! We'll call it my fuck. And then you put Mitty in the mix to ask the questions.
Dude, we'll call it the battle of the bitches.
And then I'm like, you'll never see it. You'll never see my asshole tighten up ever tighter than that situation. I'd just be sitting like. I'd play it cool as a cucumber because I wouldn't say shit.
Dude, it would be more intense than, I don't know if anybody remembers this show, but there was a show about telling the truth, and like it was one of those money shows where you had to move up the pyramid, and they would lie detect you with these questions, and then not tell you the results. No. I forget what it's called, but they wouldn't tell you the results, and then they'd ask you the same questions live on stage, and if you answered truthfully, you got to.
I remember some shit like that.
Dude, it was,
I don't remember no.
No, dude, it was hardcore. Like this one bitch ruined her life, and like they screwed her over. They had like her ex-boyfriend come out and be like, the first question is, am I the man you think you should be with? And like one time they can skip, but then. Normally in the episodes they'll have like a completely different topic for second question. Second question was like if we were still married together would we blah blah the same exact question. Like they fucked this lady over.
Oh,
but it was kind of hilarious.
I guess if you were the producer of that show, touche. Good for you.
I mean,
if I go fuck up people's lives, I think if you only got enough job, I'm fucking up my own life. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking A. It's just, it's crazy.
And, so that's where it's at. Yeah. And that's where it's going.
And that's where it is. And, please, get involved with the political discussion at the very least.
Do it, yeah. I need to know something that I don't know, which is a lot. That has to do with, like, politics. I don't know anything.
Yeah. And we're going to have more of that stuff coming at you because, honestly, like, people are really confused when they think that these two parties are different because they're not. It's an illusion. You don't have a choice because behind the scenes...
It's just up. And now flip it, get the man.
Behind the scenes, man. And we're going to drop some shit like that on you, bro.
We'll see. If it gets deep, it gets deep. I didn't mean to bring the volume of the room down.
You did?
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. It's all good.
It is all good.
We really appreciate everybody watching. It's been awesome. A good time.
So good.
Until next time.
Until next
time. In 2 weeks, we'll see you there. Booth TV out.
Oh, shit. tell me keep it greasy. People believe when I say it, well, like take it easy. BBC on the grind at any time, yeah. Dark Rolex on the iPhone, the droid, daylight, nothing sunset. What is that? It's already told this whole place hot as shit. Hip hop all day, all day. We all make the music, man. Hip hop all day, all day. We all want the money, man. Hip hop all day. We don't get fucked up when we do, man. Hip hop all day. We drink some smoking blood. The feeling we don't do, man. Hip hop was all about the struggle that we live, about the blood, about the sweat, about the tears and shit. But now it's like it's cheap, hard to be where it is. Promoters fucking over hard to feel the struggle quick. But the GC remembers what it's all about. Put the love of the game and see, come and search them out. If you're tired of all these lies when we stay in clouds, tired of doing shows and funky gigs and fuck the sound. Kick it back with all this beat, resurrect the heart. Breathing like that in the hip hop from the very start. From the trenches we rise, and you can see it in our eyes. We all leave until we all got to play a part. Hip hop all day, all day. We all making music, man. Hip hop all day, all day. We all want our money, man. Hip hop all day, when we smoking, when we drinking, we all getting fucked up, but we do it, man. Hip hop all day, some be drinking, some be smoking, but the family we all do it, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.